Hello. Sorry about the previous. I just deleted my deleted this. I am worrying about the columnist. When it comes down to columnist, it relates to three things: slab, buckling, and shear. When it comes down to Lincoln, um link, linked on my one of the columnist page, we are focusing on oil rigs. I did mention about the Chevron, and I did mention about petroleum engineering and petroleum engineer. When it comes down to oil rigs, there are three types of oil rigs, and it's also called contour. When it comes down to New York, San Francisco, and Las Vegas, we are focusing on Orange County. When it comes down to Orange County, there is a Chapman University that I used to um, go with. I only been there for the museum, but the architecture of the engineering are beautiful. I mean, looking through all the sculptures, looking all the buildings, looking all the schools are very beautiful. When it comes down to LA, there are times that I want to look for something that is very particular in the food network, such as Santa Barbara and Santa Monica. These are the ways that I could understand what is the word margarita or martini glass. When it comes down to Santa Ana River, there are four types of beaches, and when it comes down to Huntington Beach, you judge me on the Santa Ana River, and Orange County is the place of Irvine. So I would say the Westminster Abbey that contains the houses of Persis. Trying to figure that one out. This is also called a Moulin Rouge. As for Redondo Beach, it's also a mixture of Malibu or Long Beach. There is an airport between Newport Beach and Long Beach. You do have to drive over there. I got lost and I found an abandoned area, and I found out it was something that you don't want to go into, but I go into it anyway, just to make sure if it's a factory of all the industry, but I realized that it's next to it is a safer place, so don't go to an abandoned area. And when it comes down to it, this is called rum or the touch of vodka. New York. When it comes down to New York, you judge me on the Statue of Liberty. When it comes down to Statue of Liberty, I went to Wilshire Street in LA. And when it comes down to LA, I did ask a question about the Nike ambassador, the H&M ambassador, and Abercrombie and Finch ambassador. Um, this relates to all the earthquake design. I've been doing earthquake design, construction design, manufacturing design, and quality engineering. When it comes to Thailand design, I realized that it relates to kickboxing, but there was rumors in the architectural world saying that kickboxing relates to anything that relates to something that you don't want to feel uncomfortable with. But when it comes down to it, it nailed down to fashion model or module, that's considered as Latin. It also contains events, catwalk, or the platform. This considered as concrete and steel design. And it also sponsored Bulgaria and Pandora. So Pandora is the established in Thailand, and Bulgaria they love necklace and current events. When it comes down to Milan Fashion Week, I did Southern States. I haven't done anything with Southern States, but I did a mixture of Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez. Next up will be Lady Gaga, because Lady Gaga is the now ambassador of Sephora. When it comes down to it, that would be considered as a columnist right now in the Milan Fashion Week of the earthquake design. When it comes to Moulin Rouge, you have to understand the difference between mid and western, which is waste products. The waste products also relates to agriculture or architecture. Architecture, it relates to manufacturing, natural gas, petroleum, or anything that relates to solid, liquid, and waste. As for agriculture, it relates to equilibrium, equation, and waste products. When it comes to nuclear power plant, usually it relates to aluminum, chloric acid, or or nit or nitrogen. When it comes down to it, it relates to the pollution that relates to levees. And when it comes to levees, they do have cliff hanging, rock climbing, skiing, a slab, which considered as a slab, bucking, and shear. And usually waste product are the pollution of the air, the natural gas. It also relates to let's see, the climate changes, such as SCE, Lanes project, um, Kodak project, and trying to figure out all these products that we relate to when it comes to waste product. I've been doing hydraulic and hydrology of all the of the, all the water distribution. I understand what this pipeline is, and what this pipeline does. For the hydrology, it's just climate changes. When it comes to climate changes, it does consider as a sulfuric acid, or the energy that relates to the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the sun or the plant grown. But when it comes down to Milan Fashion Week, it also relates to the events in Thailand. Um, and that's about it. Please subscribe, like, or comment below. Thank you.